Hello and welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator 2, follow my career, Farquar Freights. Join us in Austria, and we are on our way to El-Arich in Egypt. We've got a long haul job. We've got about 10.5 hours until we need to rest again. So we need to get on the road. We have got a beautiful day today. We have got some glorious weather. It's going to be fun. It's going to be all right.
Here we go.
This is the sort of weather that means we might have an accident. Just give her a little warm up. She's good. Now we've just fueled. We've rested. Just get rid of that. I don't like that. Be gone. Right. So we need to find our way back out of here. Probably best if we put these on. Stop for him. What's happening here? Come on. Play up. Got none of them silly buggers. We're not even back on the road yet. So we're going to have to loop right around this complex, I think. Sure, that's how that works. So we'll just get back out on the main road. We'll get back out on the motorway. Not sure what they call them out here, but you know, that's the motorway to me. And I'll update you on what we're doing, where we're going, and any notable sites and cities along the way. It's just always best to try and get my focus in before we get going. Right. No traffic coming. Should be free rolling now, people. Now we haven't had rain for so long. I can't remember the last time we had rain. So you can't complain of that, but it's nice to see it. It's nice to have that something different about the day. And I say the day, I thought we were going to get more day. We must have been absolutely shattered. We slept right through till 4 o'clock. So that was a little bit longer than I was hoping we'd be resting for. So Lord knows what time we're going to arrive at our next stop. Now, we are leaving an area called, I think it's pronounced Flashau. I believe it's still in Austria. And then we shall be passing through Zagreb. I was hoping to take a little detour into Zagreb, just so we could have a little look. But although there's sort of a main road that runs through Zagreb, there's a little bit missing off it on the map, so we'd have to detour right round the northern part, and we're already set to do the southern bypass. So we're just going to skim right past Zagreb, and then I think our next notable, I'm trying to remember this stuff now, our next notable city after Zagreb will be Slavovsky Brod. I believe that's how it's pronounced. Solovsky Brod. That's one of them things that I keep saying it sounds right, but I think that's right. Can we get through this one? Oh, come in a bit hard. I need to stiffen them brakes up, man. That was scary. Squeaky bum time. They are £37. Thank you very much. Is that like 40 odd euros? 50 euros, something like that. Let's get rid of the indicator. Yeah, Solovsky Brod. Now I do have someone. I think his name is Mud. I believe it's Mud or Mudder. You I'm not sure if they've been watching the whole time, but it's definitely started commenting more. From Romania, so he may be able to help me out with some of these names. He says he is a real life trucker out of Romania. I have no reason to doubt him. he could be a great help on the journey, on my ETS journey. So thank you, sir, for your kind words recently and for taking an interest in the channel. Much appreciated. I think that was a signal to tell me I was supposed to stay in my lane over here. So that's what we'll do. So if you pick that up, I just had a itchy beard. Now, after Solovsky Bra, we have put in already on the GPS our intended point of rest. Now, we've got 10 hours and 30 odd minutes. My point of, or 10 hours and 40 odd minutes until it says we must rest. My point of rest is 10 hours and 20 minutes away.
Then exit right.
Okay, we're coming off here. No, we're not, see? Good job I spotted that a bit quicker. If not, we've done another one of big detours already. I ain't got time for a detour today. We've got like 15-20 minutes spare, depending on how well I maintain speed. We can't be taking detours. So anyway, our point of rest is south of Novi Sad. You may recognise that one. So I think we're south of Novi Sad and just a little bit east of Belgrade. Let's move over. Let's let these cars do their thing, and we'll just sit in here at 50, maybe a little bit more than 50 if we can get away with it. Because we have got a long day on the road today. Like I said, I did say last time out that we wanted to try and do a full 10 hours of driving, and that's what we're going to try and do. So he wants me to exit, did he say?
Exit right.
Okay. Oh, perhaps it's just a special one for trucks. Do we just... Sorry. I'm not sure what we're doing here. I don't know why I couldn't just go through. Sometimes, I've noticed, sometimes it does that on some different junctions and things. Like it makes you go a route that you necessarily wouldn't. So you know he's confused, but we've gone through here, I guess.
Okay, let's find a new route.
Okay, tolls paid. I guess that's what that was doing. I was making sure I was over there for the trucks and buses. Unusual. Well, what I thought was the square in front for my auto teller thing. Auto teller's over there. So I don't know what that light was last time around. Had a blue square. Now, I'm really bad with recognising some of these former Soviet states, former Czechoslovakia places. So when you get to Slovakia, Slovenia and places like that, flags are also alike. So looking at that, I'm not sure which is the one we hit. We're about to go in at one of them. I should have known by Novi Sad and Belgrade, but I'm obviously terrible. Recognise the city names, but I don't know what country they're for. I feel bad. And I think I might have already missed the pop-up to tell me that we're in that country. So, honestly, I don't know where we are now. We are literally just following the sat-nav. It's not often I don't know where we are. Geography's normally pretty good. I don't think we're as far as Serbia, are we? I almost want to just pull my phone out and have a quick Google. But we are in one of those particular types of country out here in Eastern Europe. Looks nice though. We're going to try and get some outer cab today as well. I was a bit bad last time. I was too busy chatting away. But when we do recordings close, don't know why I'm still in 5th, stick in 6th, mate, save some fuel. When we do back-to-back days of the same sort of game, the chat sort of dwindles, so we might have a little bit of quiet period. I may even shut up completely for a little bit, stick a song on, we'll cruise along, I won't time lapse it. We'll just cruise along to normal speed, and yeah, that's I may not. I may just enjoy a nice bit of peace and quiet, listening to the engine, lose my voice because my boys started to be naughty and I have to tell him off a lot. So at that age where everything is no, even what he wants is no. He just wants to say no, he just doesn't want to be told, so it's always no. Little bugger. Doesn't like having his nap in the day anymore, so he's tired really early on. He's super cranky at dinner, never eats anything. I don't know why I still got my window wipers on. It's beautiful out there now. That should be off. There we go. I always keep my lights on though. I do like to always have my light on. I mean, they are being pretty lenient on us for speed. It's nice. We'll just take it a little bit easy. It's so much easier to get the nice outer cab cinematic sequences on ATS because you have such long straight roads. You can just do it endlessly sometimes, just for miles and miles. It's a little bit more weavy here. I mean, there are some parts obviously of the US where it's mountain ranges and things like that, so you can't do it. You're weaving through mountains and you've got cliff faces and all sorts. Absolutely beautiful. And likewise here, it's just stunning. It's just being able to get out and have that look. Sometimes the hard bit. And I'm going to take a look as we just go past services, because you know what, that's what everyone wants to see, isn't it? You want to see a wheat field on your right and some gas station toilets. Look at the forest, the trees, just nice. It's really nice.
Keep right, and then turn right.
Okay, so better head in, just because I've got some negotiating of the road to do. Definitely need to ease off a little bit though. We will get in trouble if we don't get caught down 60. Our finances will tell you we're going to go around you, mate. Because you came off real slow. I mean, I came off real quick, but he came off real slow. Comparison. Alright, let's get up behind this bus. Let's be that guy. I'm usually that guy. Again, still trying to go with no cruise control, just get better at controlling my speed with my pedals and not clutching it and cruising. Saves fuel though. I mean, if you're gonna learn long distance fuel management, economic driving, just clutch down and roll. Disengage. Just don't have much control of the vehicle. When you do have control of the vehicle, you just lose a little bit of control through engine braking and stuff like that. But if you're in an emergency, man, you just pump on a brake and handbrake. Probably not in a truck, you'd probably flip it, but in a regular vehicle. So again, it looks absolutely gorgeous out here. Picturesque, so picturesque. We're going to enjoy this journey, and we're going to see such a change in topography, geography as we go through, because we're going sort of from Central Europe to sort of Eastern to Southern Europe. I say then we're going to jump over the Med and we'll be in Egypt. So every day of this journey should look very different. Anyone fancy some pop? So we are now leaving wherever it is we were. We might find out where we went. We'll find out. I'll pay attention. See? Now, I think we're going to go into Croatia next. I think that's the next flag is Croatian. I think. Not 100%, but I think. I think we're leaving Serbia and heading into Croatia. I've picked the slow lane, haven't I? Looks cool though. Stick it in first, we'll pull away a bit better, I think. Brakes just aren't very good. See if we can snag a shot of that. That'll make a nice one. What's going on up ahead, people? Has he not got no money? Come on. Does he need me to lend him a fiver? Mr. Coca-Cola's going to have some money. He's not going to struggle with this. Going to get through absolutely fine. Perhaps they're checking for illegals. Perhaps that's why it's a bit slower here. I think we had that when we passed into Ukraine before, a good few journeys back. It was a much slower check, whereas some countries you go through and there's quite literally no check, you just roll straight through. Some there's a barrier. Here we've got to have papers ready. That is a papers ready logo. There we go. Check my papers. Where is he? Must be hiding in his hut. Any time of day, mate. I am actually on the clock. Thank you very much. Bloody wars. Thank you, thank you. Right, so where... This will be the point that we leave. Where are we leaving? More importantly, we're now in Croatia. So at least I got that one right. I thought it was the red and white check badge in the middle. Didn't see where we left. It's bad. I don't like not knowing where we just went. Well, hopefully this geezer's a bit quicker. This lane seems to be the quick lane, so... Yep, check my papers. All's well. I'd like to have a look out the window. Look at all them coming, look. Oh, that's a good view. It's a lot of trucks. I'm glad I didn't sit in that one. Thank you, kind sir. You have yourselves a good day. And by the looks of that popping up, you can see our fatigue. We must be about halfway through the journey. I suppose with our little extra speed boost we had, we might be a little bit further than that. Because I think initially I was thinking this spot, a rest spot. I'm sure this was the one I was looking at. But this was about 8.5 hours, and I did say I wanted to do 10. So, no, not that one. We'll go this one. Though I think we were supposed to follow that truck through with our automated thing, but never mind. We'll do it this way. Lovely job. Yep, should have been over there. Never mind. Here's what it is, people. We lost ourselves 5 minutes. Make sure there's no one over there as we come over. So yeah, it's now 9 o'clock, so we've been on the road quite a few hours. What time did we leave? Just gone 4? Yeah. That's been, that's gone quick. It's gone quick for me anyway. You guys might just be thinking, shut up, mate, speed it up. Well, enjoying it. Getting our footing as well. To it, son. No, we don't want to be doing that. I'm supposed to be driving a little bit more realistic. I'm trying to get better at that, so I'm just going to let the engine slow us down, let the weight slow us down. 52 is a comfortable one.
Keep left.
I think we're all right. What he means is don't move, don't turn right. That's definitely what he meant. Sometimes you do it for a long time, you're just hoping for that one, but from distance. Sometimes you get it in that, there we go, a nice one. I don't know why you can't pick a nicer dynamic or cinematic cut. I want the ones that gets me from my furthest all the way so I meet the camera and then go past. Sometimes it just keeps just doing little bits, which is not what you want. People don't want to see that. Cool, that Minion's loving it, mate. He's gone mental up there. That's my driving, that is. And it has got dark really quick suddenly. Now, I was wondering, I nearly turned it on, but I thought I'd wait until this sort of trip, this delivery's done. Whether to turn time zones on. What sort of difference that'll make, because we're obviously just running generic in-game, I'm going to say British summertime. We're running Meridian, and yeah, I don't know whether we should do that, so the time changes as we, excuse me, I did my obligatory tap the mic at least once per video, itching my beard. Yeah, so whether we should put time zones on, whether, or better yet, feedback for those who do play with time zones. What difference do you think or feel it makes? Will I just get confused with what I'm doing and where I am? I struggle to keep track of what I'm doing with my day anyway, without worrying about time zones in my trucking. Today I said, well, we'll wait and we'll do that Tuesday, thinking that was a few days away and Tuesday's tomorrow. So, I honestly, for the last two years, I don't know what day it is. Body clock's messed up. Brain's messed up. I tell you, that memory loss, the old dementia, definitely a thing. We've got ourselves another starry night sky. I still can't believe how quick that suddenly got dark. Like I was just saying about evening, I'm sure, and now it's 10 o'clock at night. We'll know when we're getting close to our rest stop because we'll start yawning. Maybe this is the one. They're all very similar, aren't they? But I think this might have been the one that I was contemplating, looking at the shape of it, the shape of the area. So I'm going to follow the other trucks through. And I think our telepass, whatever it is I keep calling it. Ah, so this is a proper toll road. Okay, so we're checking us in, and then when we go past the next bit, like back when we were in France all the time, France and Spain. Man, we haven't done that in a while. Spain, Portugal. Haven't even been to Italy yet. There's so much of this map, or so much of Europe, should I say, to explore still. So many jobs. And when we get this new truck and a new driver, we'll have that money coming in, and then we can start to look to get some garages about, so we can move about a little bit easier, job-wise. because I've said before, and you'll have seen if you watched the ATS, few ATS videos I've put out. By level 13, I already had 3 garages and 6 employees. By level 18, I was on my 4th garage, 10 employees. Everyone had trucks. Everyone had, of course, they had trucks. Everyone had truck. Everyone had a trailer as well. And we were just making so much money. I think, I don't know, it's the way I play it to do that slow ball progress. But I think I have the money boost on America, so there's that. I think it's easier to do the long jobs in America. So the road work, the network makes it easier. It's a lot of long straight roads. Whereas in Europe, I don't think it is quite that way. I do have a little money boost. I don't have the maximum. There's quite a few different money boosting mods. Mine are increased. My rates are increased by just a tiny amount, I think. Not a lot. So I do get paid a little bit more. But I didn't put that in until around about, I don't know, 25th episode. Yeah, I think because it's a regular series on the channel, but it's just weekends, and sometimes it's only once a week, sometimes it's 2 at a weekend, sometimes it's a weekend and a midweek. So yeah, it's slower progress. You could probably make just as much progress as I've made in now 40-something episodes in a week of your own life. If you just played, took a week off work, took a week off school, took a week off whatever it is you do, and played Euro Truck for a week, you would have more money than me right now. So I get that, but this is, you know, this is how I'm doing it. It was always just going to be, initially it was always just going to be like a little fancy that I played with on the side and put one out every now and then, because I really liked watching 8-Bit Driver Guy in his series, and he does more one-shots. He sometimes does 2 or 3 together to do a long journey and things like that, but his quite often more one-shots. He's got the whole map opened up. He's got millions and millions in cash, hundreds of trucks, probably hundreds and hundreds of employees, so he can just pick and choose where he goes, and he does the same with ATS. So he really gets to show the map off, and he's ready. Obviously, when the next DLC comes, he can put himself at the border and then go in and explore it. Whereas I'd need to do some jobs to get to the border, because I can't get there if not. But yeah, I was watching him, and that was what got me really into it. I'd seen other people play it because I like simulators anyway, but because at the time I was mainly on console. PC wasn't really up to doing it. My old laptop would have done, but I broke that. My old gaming laptop, got frustrated, and yeah. But there's something I'd always seen, and I played the trucking games on console, but they were never really that good. I've got one of them on here. There's a few videos, like 5 or 6 videos. Sort of showing up. It's not great. It hasn't improved in 2 years, so you're not missing anything. I have had someone ask me more recently if On the Road Truck Simulator is still as bad as it is, or is it worth buying? They were thinking about buying it. And I was just like, no, just no, just stay away from it. Like, I have my console. I still play on my console. I say this all the time. I still play on my console. Sometimes on there I'll put Truck Driver on, just because I want to, scoop up achievements and stuff like that. But I can happily just tick over and play that game, do a couple of jobs, and be done with it, and then come back to it a couple of weeks later, be happy with it. It's not the best game by far. The map is really small. It's not, graphically magic. Whereas On the Road is a big map. It's pretty much the whole of Germany, I think. So many cities, so many roads. Looks like shit, plays like shit. It doesn't really have wheel support. It's a driving simulator without wheel support. It's just awful. It really is. I don't know how they can't be forced to give people their money back. Yeah, people are out there saying how, like, you'll have people out there tell you it's so good, it's the best trucking game,
Keep right.
and it's just not.
Then turn right.
I've had more fun with trucks in Farm Sim than I did on the road.
Turn right.
See, this is another one of them ones where, like, we come off
Keep left.
for no reason. Like,
Keep left.
yeah, I'm keeping left. Like, why aren't we on the main bit? Because I know we're not turning off here. Are we here to make sure trucks are out of the way so that cars can just go quicker? Because we're going to have other vehicles joining us, because that's like a slip road entrance. An arse fart, as they're known as. So yeah, I don't get that. It's not like it's suddenly a quicker route or a better route. I wanted to go round the bus, but I felt like there was someone beside me and there weren't. Yeah, that bus screwed me. I should have slowed down sooner or done something different. So I felt like he just stopped real quick. I'll get back up to speed. Anyway, yeah, I digress, I deviate. So yeah, when I started ETS, it was because of 8-Bit. So go check him out, show him some love. Dude's got some great content, and I don't know why he's not getting the attention he deserves. Please go check out 8-Bit Driver Guy. He got me into this, so he's the reason you get to watch me. Well, the reason you get to watch me struggle to find gears. But yeah, his videos are awesome. So well done, so well put together. Produces his own music for him. Full paid. Rock and roll. And it was only ever just going to be a little side one, but it's sometimes it turns up, and I feel like I could quite easily pump this out more than I do farming.
Exit right.
Just like I said, I think I said before, like when farming plays up, and it does, I just think, oh, I'll just become a dedicated trucking channel. Am I here because this is where I'm sleeping? I don't see my pin. I'm just going to check my map before I drive out of here. Nope. Nope, we're just... oh, it's a different border bit, I think. I was going to say, we've come off and it's all rest stops. Ours is the next big one. Just had to check. I didn't want to roll through it and then be like, oh my god, because the next one after the one I've selected is another 2.5 hours down the road. So we would get fines and we'd get all that annoying blinking all the time. Now we're probably going to get some blinking because we are going to be cutting it pretty close, especially because we have to keep stopping for vehicle checks and things like that. Just go handbrake, put it in neutral, rest my feet for a bit. Excuse me while I have a drink. It's very warm this evening. I know it's warm because I've opened up the front of the PC to keep it cool. It's not necessarily not that necessary. It can run hotter than it is, obviously, but I like to help it out a little bit, keep it cool. Open up the front. The window's closed as well. I'm recording this quite early, and a lot of the neighbour dogs are out and barking at each other this evening, so I've had to shut it up. So I'm sitting in a little sweat box, to be fair. That's why the PC's getting warm. Another long document check. That's where I should have my drink in it, because then I'm going to just cut it out. Never mind, we learn. So we're going to leave Croatia and head into where? What's next?
Then exit right.
Let's drive on the right side. Oh, it was.
Exit right.
Okay, so we're coming off this way again. Is this more border control? Because this isn't my pin either. This is border control. Okay. Weave through there. Nice. Bit of fun journey. I've liked it. Haven't had the need to either to shut up and put music in. Just chatting. I like just chatting. Like I said last time out, it's a little bit like a one-man boring podcast where I talk about my game and my channel and my life. It's also known as therapy. Got a little thing there, people. You know what you're watching. That's the channel. Might get one for the pillow. Might do something with a pillow if I can. I did try and do a different cup. But that didn't work out quite as well as I was hoping, so that's not there. I was going to try and make a cup that's similar to my merchandise cup, because I do have merchandise. There is a link if you're interested in it down below. I don't think many people are, but it is down there if you wanted to support the channel. Cup, a t-shirt, a hat. I think there's some stickers. I don't think there's a hat. Lied. Stickers. That sort of thing. One day when I get a camera, I'll do a showcase of it. When my boy's old enough to go to school, he's going to go to school wearing it. a bit bloody walking advert for me. Oh, we live in a coastal town as well. I mean, I could just go and get t-shirts printed. You always get t-shirt print shops on the seaside. There's loads of them around where we live. Usually, got a load of knockoff. Oh, just t-shirts with bloody TikTok symbol and stuff on it. Just, who wears that? Who walks around with a t-shirt on with a TikTok symbol on? Don't understand that. Is that what you need to wear to make a TikTok video? Don't know, I've not got one. Right. This is the one they want me to go through? Whoa, go on, open up, mate. Oh, just not. If you'd have raised that up a bit quicker. Perhaps I should have put my pin here. I feel like perhaps I should just pull over anyway, unless I've missed it already. I am concerned now. I feel like we've gone on a little bit longer than we should. Let's have a quick check again. No, next stop. Next stop. I'm probably right to be concerned though. Although the blinking hasn't started. It will be next. I should imagine in the next few miles we'll start to blink. We are fully red on fatigue. We can see how many minutes. Oh, we've got no minutes. We are overdue. Right, so we're going to have to put our foot down a bit. It's 56 anyway, so hopefully I should have stopped there. I felt like I should have stopped there. I don't recall seeing that one on the map when I was looking, so if not I probably would have set it for that one, because that one would have been 10 hours, whereas this is the extra few minutes now. Come around you, mate. And then I'm going to be naughty and swing right in front of you. Because I got to go to bed before I get in trouble. Right, we are coming off on this one. So, need to be mindful, keep an eye out for a space. Keep your barrier up, people. Keep your barrier up. Right. I need to go around this side and try and get the front spot. I think we're in there nicely. Rid of that again. Oh, it's back again, and it just will not go away. Handbrake on. Go away. And that is it for another day on our road to El-Arich. El-Arich. I'm staying up. I'm leaving it. Ignore it. On our way to El-Arich in Egypt. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you have, give it a big fat thumbs up down below. You just got to find, if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, turn your bell notification on, find out when new videos are going live. As always, comments and feedback down there. Thank you so much for watching, thank you for supporting the channel, thank you for spending your time with me. Hopefully I will see you again in the next one. I've got to get some rest because we can't afford to keep taking hits. See you soon, bye bye.